Hi everyone. Today I wanted to talk about the concept of safety in relationships. And it's really important to understand that a lot of what we consider safety in relationships is actually a mental construct. Because a lot of what we feel safety with is in attachment. And when we think about it, no other human being can give us the attachment we seek or the safety that that attachment represents, because all human beings are just as vulnerable as we are, right? They can die, there can be an accident, they can change their mind, they can fall out of love, they can cheat, they can lie. Do you know what I mean? When we attach our sense of safety through another person, it's just an illusion from the very beginning. So what I'm trying to do in my work with other people when we look for safety in relationships is to connect to what is more realistically safe. So first of all, if we talk about safety, we're talking about survival fear, right? If we're talking about survival fear, that means that our nervous system is in flux and we are afraid that something will happen to us, right? That there is a survival issue, that we will not survive, that something that's going to happen is we're going to die, literally. And that's just nervous system activated. Because if we're sitting on a chair or with a roof over our head and the fridge full of food, or on a park bench, or wherever we are, if we're not in actual real and present danger, where a train is coming on us, or there is a car driving in our direction, or there is any kind of a physical threat in the moment, we're safe. So ultimately, what's really, really important to understand when we're in relationships, that safety does not come from other people. Nobody can make us feel safe from the outside. That ultimately the sense of safety is our own relationship with our being, with our essence, and with our bodies. So how do we really feel safe? We feel safe when we can ground in the present moment, when we can leave the worrisome thoughts or illusory thoughts or projections of our fearful or doubtful mind, when we can leave that to our mind and go into the body. Notice, for example, right now I'm sitting on a bench. I notice the hard surface that's supporting me. I know I'm supported. I know I'm safe. I connect to my breath. Breath is life. So right now, there is no threat to my ability to breathe. I am safe. And I think that when we are able to understand what safety actually is, we'll be able to free ourselves from a lot of heartache and a lot of illusion. So, for example, I spoke to one of my clients today who, and of course she's one of many, 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 we often get safety, for example, in a new relationship, we often get safety from frequent contact. So if a person reaches out often, frequently, if they send us something regularly, whether good morning or good night or checking in, right? We feel safe that they're still interested. But in fact, so our mind makes this leap that just because they're reaching out frequently, they're interested, I am safe. And that's a completely wrong leap of faith, because it really doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything about our safety. We're safe whether this person reaches out or not. We're safe regardless of how frequently they reach out. A person can be reaching out to you and also reaching out to many other people. Or, they may not be. They may be very truthful and faithful and not reach out to other people. But basically, what we're trying to do is we make a leap in judgment that just because this person is acting in this way, this means, or therefore I'm safe. They're interested in me, therefore I'm safe. And we make these leaps that have nothing to do with reality. in our mind and make our sense of safety, inner safety, dependent on the frequency of checking in of this person who is completely out of our control. Right? So, and once again, safety doesn't come from other people, because even if you're in a very long-term relationships, there is still nothing that you can presume about the future. Even the next day, we never know, because just by definition, future is always unknown, it's always uncertain. All we have is now. This present moment, next moment may already be something else. Right now, I'm sitting on my bench and feel safe and supported. The next moment, there may be a volcano or some kind of something that will disrupt my safe presence here, and then it won't be my truth anymore. So being able to connect to the present moment is the essence of feeling safe and finding safety in your body, in your life, regardless of what other people are doing to us or with us or about us. Because humans are fragile and fickle, and there is so much uncertainty. We can never really predict with any kind of assuredness the behavior of another person. So our ability to source safety from within, going into our body and really feeling the safety of this present moment through the breath, through connecting to the surface which holds us, planting your feet on the ground, really feeling the support of the ground. You're here, you're supported, you're breathing, therefore you're safe. And then when you can come into your relationships from that sense of safety, that you are safe no matter what, that you are safe to express your needs, that you are safe to speak things that you must speak because they overwhelm you, because it's your truth and it needs to be spoken, or you need to clear air and you need to explain something or express something about who you are. A lot of people feel that they're not safe in the presence of somebody to express that. And what I'm saying is that you're always safe in your body. Unless there is obvious physical abuse, right? If you say something and this person hits you or something, obviously that's not safety. And then you just need to make sure to remove yourself from that situation physically. But otherwise, if, for example, we say something difficult and our partner may freak out or scream or stomp or even hit a wall or something, it makes us feel unsafe, but that's really not the truth, because we are always safe in our body. And when we learn to regulate our nervous system, we can literally remove ourselves from this situation. So once again, safety is never about other people. In relationships, your safety is yours, and your ability to connect to that sense of safety within is one of the most important skills in relationships, because then, only when you know that you're safe within, no matter what, will you be able to build relationships where you can be both in attachment and in authentic self-expression. And to me, that's the winning formula. And this is actually what I mean when I say, for me, I want to be free within my relationships, because when we are free within our relationships, it means we can be ourselves no matter what. No matter how we are received by others, we are safe to be ourselves, because we can regulate our nervous system, we can connect to our breath, and we know that we're not threatened in this present moment. All right, everyone, I really hope this was helpful. Please let me know how it lands, and please do reach out if you have any comments or if you'd like to connect to work on sourcing safety from within. Thank you, everyone.